Good morning, Lana Scott Lighthouse. So guys, we're going to try this and see how this works for us. This is a general collective message. And if any of y'all checked into my Wheel of the Year reading that I did, for November, we got the Fool card, starting off on a new journey. So I decided to see what energies are around them. So let me explain to y'all how this works. So we've got the main energy of this month, which is the Fool starting on a new journey. And then I decided to do going into the future. So what we have here is the past, okay? What happened to make this person start on a new journey? What is above them? What energies are coming in? How they move forward into the future with those energies? And then what the base of the matter is. Okay, what they've figured out, what may be in your subconscious that you don't know about, okay? And then I said, well, let me pull some more runes and let's find out what is within your control, okay? So we have a and this has to do with the decisions that you make, the things that you want to do, the things you let go of, the things that you decide to, sorry guys, we have kitty cat. I got a big pillow there I can just toss her on too. She loves that pillow. She climbs all over it. And it's soft. It's a beanbag, so. That's Sage, guys. And she's just into everything. You see, look, she's got toys. She's got a beanbag. She's got a little mouse there. She's got a little box of toys over there. She's spoiled. All right, so let me tell you how this reading goes, and I'll see what kind of response I get to this, and maybe I'll do one. I'll just start doing them for the Wheel of the Year. Maybe every month I'll go back and look at that reading, pull the next card, and see what we have. This isn't going to resonate for everyone. I trust that when you see it, if it resonates with you, it's going to be yours then, which can give you some advice or let you know what you've done or decided on that feels right or doesn't feel right. Because this is about somebody starting out on a new journey, okay? So, and I like to say on this card, on this particular Fool, you have all the tools that you need. See how she's got her arms upstretched? She's like, I'm ready to do something that's going to make me feel good. She's got her spirit guides with her. I always say this little white dog is spirit guides. They have your back. So whoever you are, you're willing to cross mountains for. It's something that you feel intuitively is where you need to go. So this could be somebody who all their gifts have come in and they're now trying to figure out what they're going to do with them, how they want to move forward. Or it can be any kind of a new venture, a new journey, spiritual journey. It could be moving to a new place and having new friends and new ideas. It could be leaving a job that you've always had and starting off on your own venture. Maybe you came into a little bit of money or something and you've decided you're going to start a little small cookie making business or, something that makes you feel good every day is what I'm hearing. And guys, I did call in other people's spiritual guides. So let me tell you what you have. So for the past, we have Hagalaz. We have Path of Destiny or Breakthrough and Process of Self-Change and Foundation. So for this person, whoever this person is, male or female, it doesn't matter. Something happened that I'm hearing that it caused you sadness. It was a breakaway from something that no longer made you feel fulfilled. And you decided that from now on, you're going to put yourself first. Maybe it's a past relationship with a person. Maybe a family member passed away, or you finished school and you decided you didn't like your major, and after you now graduated, you decided, I don't want to do this. It just doesn't bring the fulfillment I thought it would. And because we have foundation there, I'm also thinking maybe this is somebody that completed something that their family wanted them to do because everybody else in the family does it. And they just decided, I need to walk the path less traveled. I want to do something that no one else in my family's done. Okay? So take that how that resonates, guys. This is the past. Okay? Now, above you, or the energies coming in, going into the future, we have joy, something closing. So something you've walked away from, okay, that now brings more flow and happiness in your life. Maybe you met a new partner. This could stand for a woman that came into your life that gave you some guidance, or maybe this is a guy that met a new friend or partner, or in some way things are now flowing for you because you walked away from something that did not bring you happiness. Okay, that's a little burn mark, guys, on my little thing here. So we're gonna put this up here. So then going into the future, we have travel. Okay, so maybe you're literally moving away from where you were before, or maybe it's you're leaving school and going back home, or maybe you're deciding you've saved up your money and you're deciding you're going to move to a new place. Then we got reverse Perth, which is secrets, and I'm feeling like actually this is it's not really standing for secrets today. What it feels like it's telling me is because you have microchism going to macrochism, you have let go of something that just didn't bring you any happiness anymore. Okay? I'm pretty sure that's going to resonate for somebody. Somebody has let go of whoever this person is, and it could apply to more than one person. You've just let go of something that doesn't bring you happiness anymore. You've come to yourself in some way, and you've decided to either do something new, try out a new venture, maybe move to a new place where you make new friends. There's new businesses around you, new people, places, things. But it's somehow, because you have the joy up there and the closing, it just feels like somebody's going to move on to something that's going to bring them more happiness. I think with Perth being reversed, it feels like they're telling me that you want more happiness and joy in your life. And you feel like you need to make up your own mind about some things. And you come to yourself in some way, okay? Because then we have at the base of the matter, and this could be on a conscious or subconscious level, guys, you feel like you're on a new path, because that goes right along with that, right? You want to do something different, okay? Maybe it's your spiritual journey. Maybe it's just you showing your spiritual warrior self and saying, I want to do something different, okay? You may have to defend it, but also, Ehwaz also means life going forward and just walking away from whatever. Because on all three of these guys in the middle, it feels like they're saying the message is similar, okay? It just feels like somebody is not wanting to go on the path that had already been chosen for them, or they chose for themselves and decided they didn't like it. And now you've come up with some new ideas on some kind of level that you want to do something different, okay? I'm also seeing a correlation between the first and second runes, So like Hagalaz is something happening that makes you no longer happy. Now you've decided to do something that fills you with joy. You've decided to move on from it, and it's a new pathway for you. Dalgaz is a breakthrough on self-change, leaving something behind that no longer suits you, deciding you want more joy and happiness in your life and determined to get it. So you're kicking everything to the curb and you're moving forward. Okay, so see how different ways you can read these guys? This is what they're telling me this morning. They're saying, you're expanding. So this is kind of a message for me too, guys, because I've never quite looked at the runes like this, but they're telling me, look at it like this. So then we have your foundation. Wanting and desiring more flow. Going from the microchism to macrochism, you've expanded in some way. You've grown. You've decided to pull up your big girl panties or big boy panties and deal with it. You want more happiness and joy, and so you birth some new things. Does that make sense? So and then I was going to do just one rune, one, and they said no, 3. So guys, I did a drop reading, and the 3 most prominent ones that came to the top, these are what we got. Okay, now I decided to do one more row of what is within your control, because a lot of times tarot doesn't tell you, or runes even for that matter, doesn't tell you what can be within your control. So again, take this how it resonates, okay? But these may apply to some of you, maybe not all of you. Some of it may apply, some of it may not apply. Take it how it resonates. So then we have within your control. Here is Thuria's, and if you look at Thuria's, guys, there's a solid line. And then there's going forward. So you come through something, like I pointed out the other day in one of my readings, how Ing actually it's an X on top of an X, but the middle of it is a diamond. So this to me, I said, could be like the line between the diamond and you going through the new opening of deciding you're going to make this work for you, okay? And whatever it is, you're going to put effort into it. It's going to be something that you expect to bring you more joy and happiness. There may be some kind of legalities involved, but it's harvest for your rewards and effort, okay? And then we have Isa and we have Naudis. And I feel like, again, these two are dealing with not wanting to deal with the past. You've decided that you want more joy or fulfillment in your life, and you've closed off something, and the relief from that, of closing that off, that's like a sub-message, guys. The relief and joy you feel for deciding to do what you want to do, not what family, friends, or whatever it is you've been thinking about doing in the past. You just want more joy and happiness. And then we have Fihu. And sometimes Fihu talks about possessions, but it also talks about coming to yourself in some way and making yourself happy. Okay? It can also mean money coming in. So maybe you even start a new job that has nothing to do with what you've already learned. And you decide, I'm going to start with this job. And all of a sudden, this new job or this new venture opens up a whole new doorway for you, and you find so much happiness, and all of a sudden lots of ideas come flowing in, because then we have signals. Okay, so that's telling me your intuition. It's telling me your angels, your spirit guides, and right there, I feel like this is a spirit guide message, guys, that come in for you and give you some new ideas. And in some way, shape, or form, you decide you just want to do this new, different thing. And it actually, in the end, it brings you more happiness and joy than you would have ever thought that it would have. I'm not saying there's not going to be trials and tribulations along the way, because there will be. But this here is also, to me, strength of character, strength of will, and it's also healing. So I feel like whatever in the past that this Hagglis had to do with, okay, and this new doorway opening up and this closing, you are going to decide that you're going to do what feels right inside. So it's an internal thing. Okay, guys? So I'm going to pull just a couple of tarot on this. Major Arcana. So we're gonna slide this to the side. This is just more information on this month's card, guys, for the year, the Wheel of the Year reading. I hope it resonates with somebody. If you've been in between two ideas, they're telling me, I hope that you do what makes your heart sing. Because in the end, we come into this world by ourselves, you know what I'm saying? And we leave by ourselves. You know, unless something major bad happens, you know what I mean? So guys, no matter what happens in your life or who influences you, only you know what's best for you, they're saying. So I feel like somebody's going to take the tail by the horn. What? Take the tail by the something. I can't say the other word. They're just saying you're going to start off on a new journey that to you is going to bring you more happiness in the end, okay? That you are going to do something that you're going to start off, they're saying you're going to start off on this journey by yourself. It may not end that way, but for whatever reason, you make a different decision. And guys, every time you make a different decision about your life and your life path, you jump timelines. You jump this timeline of what you could have, would have done to, okay, now there's a whole bunch of new possibilities show up. And what are you going to do with those? They're saying. So whatever new possibilities come in for this new idea or this new jumping timelines, this is jumping timelines, guys, are saying. And this is somebody else's spiritual counsel, not mine. Mine is just here backing me up. So somebody's being told that their spiritual counselors, rather it's an angel, an ancestor, passed on loved one, I feel like there's some spirit guides here saying, we want you to do something different, and you know it, and we've been telling you that, and you're now listening. Does that make sense to anybody? That's what I hear them saying. So, guys, I'm channeling. I get kind of a tired feeling when they're really hitting me hard. So this is for somebody that's definitely meant to jump timelines. And this going into the microchism, into the macrochism, they're saying that other people will be involved in it. But to start out with, you're going to feel kind of lonely and by yourself. But in the end, you're going to know you're doing the right thing, because we got messages, Algas, and we got Uras. So whatever it is, somebody is going to let something in the past go and jump timelines. So this is something I feel like you're meant to do, that's on your path of destiny, they're saying. And this could be anybody, any air sign, earth sign, fire sign, or water sign. This is just a general message. But they're saying it is going to resonate with a couple of people, maybe more. I see we got on the bottom. So there we got the Judgment card, being called to a new life. That goes right along with the starting off and jump off. And then, guys, then the second bottom card that we have is those speak to me. We have the Justice card. So right now you're trying to decide between two ideas. You are listening to your intuition and your spirit guides and angels, and it is going to balance out for you in the end. And it is possibly for some of you part of your destiny. And there are going to be other people coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 other somethings. Sometimes I see those as people. Today I'm feeling like there may be some other ideas. Spirit guides, and I feel like some of it's spirit guides and angels coming in to help guide you. And the other part I feel like is maybe a couple of people that are telling you, well, we've been telling you this for a while, they're saying. And you weren't going to be happy if you did this, but you're going to be happier doing this, and we got your back. So some friends got your back as well there, guys. Yep. Whatever you had in the past, there's the Hagglis. You are going to decide to let it go and go into the future. Does that make sense, guys? Okay. So this is something in the past that's now coming about for this month for you. You're going to get some kind of clarity of mind. You might seek out the help of somebody else. And then we have the World. So you are walking away from something that no longer suits you. And you are willing to just jump off a cliff for it. Not literally, guys. That's figuratively. Figuratively, because you want the success that your idea, or maybe they're also saying that somebody could have already had an idea of what they wanted to do, but they got talked into something else. Maybe some family or friends. And you're deciding to just set off all by yourself. And I'm still feeling like some of you in the near future are going to be moving because you want more joy and you want to put space between you and other people that are trying to coerce you into doing something you do not want to do. Okay? And you are going to walk away from it and go with your new idea or something that you want to do for yourself. And I also see that playing out here too. This guys, it's just you just want more joy and happiness in your life, and you're not going to get it by doing whatever it was, the old idea. So you're ditching some kind of idea that you're just letting go of to go into the future. And guys, this could be somebody that even is in school and changes their major. Maybe you even leave from one school and go to another school. Maybe you went to a regular junior college, but all of a sudden you decided for sure you wanted to do something and you went from a college to a major university. Or you I'm hearing that there's a sister-in-law and a sister and a brother-in-law in another state that's by this school. So some of you they're showing me a picture of a sister. They're saying this is the sister and this is the brother-in-law, or the sister-in-law and the brother. So some of you may actually move to where another family member is that has not been in the conflict or whatever's been going on with someone else, that you know that this either sister-in-law or brother-in-law or sister or brother wants you to be happy, and they are more than willing to help you do whatever it is you want to do. I actually got a picture of, and the woman is up front, and so I'm seeing her and like a man in the background. So I'm feeling like this is somewhere where somebody goes to, that this family member is like, well, you know what? I want you to be happy. So I'm willing to help you however I can. Yeah, you can come stay in our spare room for a while. Okay? So somebody leaves home or leaves something that no longer made them happy and moves to another area where another family member or someone, or even maybe it's a close friend and her husband, that is willing to help you do whatever it is different you wanted to do. Okay? And that's them right there. Okay? Let me see if I got anything else. I got the High Priestess, and I feel like this is you making up your mind that you're going to move forward. You decide not to be emotional about it, and you've decided, I'm going to do what's best for me. See how she got her hand on her hip? And I'm feeling like I feel like this has to do with somebody's either choice of schooling or choice of religious beliefs, or maybe even your family and I keep picking that up, guys, at some kind of foundation that's within your family. You decide you don't want to live that kind of a life. You know, and guys, sometimes as we grow, we decide that we don't want to be, like my family never really went to church. I've got Catholics on one side, and I've got Methodist and Episcopalian on the other. And I got, I think my dad was an Episcopalian, and I think my mother was a Methodist. But my mother's aunts and uncles and all of them were Catholics, okay? And my mom and dad were older when I was born, and they just sent me to an Assembly of God. And at some point down the line, it just didn't resonate with me whatsoever. And when I found Wicca and paganism, it resonated a lot more. It just made me feel like I had more control over my life, I guess. So maybe somebody's feeling like they had no control, and now you've gotten to a point where you want to have more control over your life and the decisions that you make. So you leave home to find that. Okay, so take that how it resonates, guys. That's what I've got for y'all. And the next card on the bottom. Yeah, I'm going to take both of those. All right, guys. This is you deciding that you are going to jump right off that cliff, do what you want to do, and your angels and your spirit guides and your ancestors have your back. They're telling me a spirit guide is going to go with you because they know you're meant for something bigger. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, guys? So whoever this person is, your spirit guides definitely have your back. They're saying yes, they have your back. So, and this family member, whoever, wherever this area and other place that you actually literally moved to, some other people are going to have your back as well. And I'm feeling like there may, once you actually get to that point, I'm feeling like there may be a little bit of confusion as to exactly what you're supposed to do now. But I feel like that you definitely are going to figure it out, because at the base of the matter, it's already in your subconscious. It's already what's motivating you to make this change. All right, guys. So this is a general collective message. Look at all the pretty leaves I collected this morning, guys. Lana Scott Lighthouse. Guys, be a light in the darkness. If you feel like you're being called to doing something different in your life and it feels like it's a new life for you, take that leap of faith. You never know what it's going to bring you. And your spirit guides and angels, they all have your back. I feel like you're meant to do this, because we do have Path of Destiny, guys. But I feel like this is a choice. Okay? Your instincts and your spirit guides are telling you that there's something better and bigger for you, and you make this choice to close off this thing in the past. You close it off and you jump, because you get the idea, and then you close it off and you decide, I'm going to go forward. And then you move. You want more joy. I mean, guys, it just all flows. Does that make sense to somebody out there? They're telling me it's going to make sense to a couple of different people out there. And maybe as you talk to other people, it's also going to make sense to a few other people. I keep getting joint messages, guys, of people coming together in groups. So maybe this is someone that is going to find a group in the future, because we have the Mako-kism, that is going to find much happiness in what they decide to do with the rest of their life. Or at least going into the future, they're totally jumping timelines. So I hope this resonates for somebody. It's not going to resonate for all of you. Guys, be a light in the darkness. Be a hero to somebody. Be your own hero. Do whatever it is you feel in your heart that you know is the right thing. Because over time, they're giving me one more message, guys. Just like I've said before, over time, you're going to find that, what's coming to be isn't necessarily what's meant to abide. And that at some point in the future, just like me, you're going to find that all the relatives older than you, they've already passed on. And once they've already passed on, what are you doing with your life that makes you happy? Are you living their dream and they're no longer here, or are you living your dream? Live your dream, guys. Whatever this new idea is that you feel like is a dream for you, take that leap of faith. Because one day you're going to wake up and you're going to be the one where everybody else, they're already in the past. So make yourself happy, guys. Lana Scott Lighthouse.